Hello friends, hello sewmates, hello lovely people. How are you all doing? I trust you all are keeping safe. No matter the situation of this country, just keep safe, okay? Let's keep rolling. I believe at the appointed time, by the grace of God, we must excel. Yeah, today I'm so happy to come to you with this fascinating work. I'll be teaching you how to make an Ankara gown. It's going to be a short freestyle gown, very freestyle gown, and I'll be using this fabric to do it. To all our old subscribers, I can't thank you enough. May God richly bless you. My heartfelt appreciation goes to you wherever you are. And to the newcomers, please click on the subscribe button and join us as we roll. Yeah, I'm doing this on behalf of Gifted Hands Fashion House. Gifted Hands Fashion House is the place. Gifted Hands Fashion House is the name. Join us to the end. I believe and trust so much that by the end of this class, you'll be able to grab one or two things that will be of immense help to you. Thank you as we move to the cutting table. Before I forget, yes, this is our work. This headpiece, this beautiful headpiece you're seeing, is our work. Yes, if you love this, make a request wherever you are, we'll deliver to you. We'll make even more beautiful ones than this. Yeah, hope you love it. I start by folding my fabric into two. I'm folding my fabric with my bust measurement because I want the cloth to go like this. I wouldn't want my hip to be obvious. I want it to start from my bust and go down. So I'll be folding it with my bust measurement. But while folding, I need to add allowance for the flay, Yeah, I need to add allowance for the flay. So I'm adding about 5 to 6 inches seam allowance. I'm working with a bust of 46 divided by 4 gives me 11.5 plus 2, 13.5. And I have my allowance for flare. Total is 19, so I'm okay with that. I'll take my shoulder measurement, but actually what I want in this work, I want to make a kind of a sweetheart neckline. But in getting that sweetheart neckline, I'll be combining it with a fabric. I would like to combine the upper part with this fabric. So what I'll do, I'm going to subtract 12 inches. It is in that 12 inches I'll be getting this. So it's going to be like a kind of off-shoulder method. What I'll do now, remember I'll be subtracting about, okay, let me make it 10 inches. Rather, let me make my 12 inches. I'm subtracting about 12 inches from my full length. So this is how I'll place my tape. From the 12 inches, I'm working with a full length of 46. So when I minus 12 inches from 46, whatever I get, here's my 46. I've minus 12 inches already. So here's 46. I'll mark it. Here's 46. So having done that, I'm going to cut out the fabric I'll be working with. Remember, I told you I reduced my fabric with 12 inches because I'll be using a combination on the upper part. I want to make a combination on the upper part. So I reduce it with 12 inches, which is this, to get my full length of 46. The next thing to do, I'm going to take my bust measurement. My bust is 13.5. Yes, my bust. And then I don't need to measure any other thing because I want the flare to move down from the bust down. If you want the flare to start from your tummy area, you take your blouse waist or your tummy measurement, and then from there you move it down. It depends where you want. So I want mine to start from here down. All I need to do now is to slant it from this point to the lower part. I'll cut it now. I just left about half an inch for ease. So here's what I have. So this is the fabric I wish to use for my combination for the upper part. So I need to make it, even though it's not exactly what I have here, but I'm okay with this. So I just folded it into two halves. So what I'll do now, I'll start taking my measurement. I'll put this aside for now. I'll take my shoulder measurement. Shoulder is 16. Divide by 2 is 8. Here's my 8. And then I'll take my armhole of 9 inches, connect. My slant, 1 inch. And here I'm going to take my neck. I want a canoe neck, 4 by 3 inches. Connect it. Curve my neckline and then connect my slant. I'm also going to curve my armhole, get the midpoint, 4 inches plus half, 4.5, mark it here. Then I'll come in here by 0.75 and then I'll connect it. Alright. Like I told you, I want this lower part to be a kind of sweetheart shape. So to make that, I'm going to come up by 2 inches and then from there I'll connect it like this. If you want, you can make it deeper. can make it deeper. All right, depends on the shape you want to give it. As you can see it, I've joined it here. I've joined it. So I'm going to shape it, cut it off now. Then I'll notch it. So next, I'm going to top stitch it. Place it like this. Then I'll top stitch all the way. I'll do it and show you. I've I have joined in the neck area, as you can see it. Okay, and I've top stitched it too. So I want to use this front to cut the back. I'm going to use the front, this one, to cut the back, and I've also folded it into two. Likewise, this front, I folded it into two. So I'll be using it to trace it out and cut out the back part. I've traced out the back and I've cut it. I left a zip allowance here, so I'm going to stitch it up, although I'll not be putting zip in it, but I'll stitch it up. All right.